I think that the one or two things that an enterprise could do to make sure that they have a good relationship with their service provider would be to, initially make sure it's a good cultural fit. We oftentimes look at price or cost as the ultimate driver, but I would say it's making sure that there's a good cultural fit and that there are expectations that are aligned and agreed upon that are not necessarily financial, but more in line around, culture and availability, things of that nature. Because at the end of the day, it really comes down to a team.
I think the best way to assure that you have a solid relationship with a sourcing provider is to understand the requirements of the contract itself. Recognize what those requirements are on the part of the service provider, both from what the expectations are of the work that the service provider should perform, the performance level at which they should perform, and the results that you're expecting from them. I think you should also understand your own requirement, what the service provider needs from you. And if you focus on both of those things and make sure that you understand and hold the service provider accountable to what the contract recognizes, while at the same time understanding and holding yourself accountable to the things that you're required to do within the relationship, then chances are you'll have a good relationship with your outsourcing provider.
I think it starts with having good governance and review cycles with your provider. So having the right stakeholders, in monthly, weekly sessions to ensure that the service requirements are being met, that your user perception of quality is being met, because oftentimes your service levels may not match what your users perceive the service quality to be. So to ensure that there's alignment, you may need to adjust your service levels, you may need to adjust your customer perceptions, and you may need to work with your partners to ensure that you have proper alignment between how you're measuring service levels and how your users are measuring service levels.